Yo, yo, what the fuck is up? It's your homie Blaze up in this bitch. Yes, sir. Once again, you know what I'm saying? It's been a long time, but we up in this bitch. So, I just heard the Twisted album. Or not the, my bad, the Twisted album. Oh, fuck. I just heard the Rydas. You know what I'm saying? And I was one of the first motherfuckers that was skeptical about this shit, you know? I was like, fuck. Not an original bone in their fucking body. You know, I've been singing that same old song for the last 2 years. But I gotta say, this is a solid project. I enjoyed most of this shit. You know what I'm saying? The only drawbacks for me is the fucking hella long roster, bunch of nobodies. You know, fucking. I mean, I enjoyed some of Gmo's verses. You know what I'm saying? A and B was on there. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Well, I heard Bones. I'm trying to think if fucking Young Wicked was in there, but now that I think of it, probably not. You know what I'm saying? I heard it like 4 times. But you know, bunch of nobodies, bro. Like even Boondocks' verse. I think he only has like one verse in that whole fucking album. It was alright, like it wasn't all that. I like Boondocks and the Psychopathic Riders, but for some reason not so much on this one. Madrock's dope. You know what I'm saying? Monoxide also dope. Dope. Blaze, dope. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Twisted has never brought anything bad to the table. You know what I'm saying? They've never been a bad group. I've always said that they always bring quality music, and they did not disappoint on this project. They did not half-ass it. You know, the only thing I gotta say is that some of these verses from these other nobodies are pretty much forgettable. And if they would have been if they would have been off the album, I wouldn't have missed it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have cared. But overall, it's a solid album. The other bad thing that I don't like about this is that this is supposed to be the Riders. You know, this was supposed to be not Twisted, but them and their fucking Riders personas. And they brought their real life beef into this shit, and kind of made it a little stale for me. Not enough for me to completely drop it, but there were some disses on there. There's some disses on fucking your crew ain't shit. Riders up in this. Riders up in here. Yeah, riders up in here, and 100% of my DNA. You know, there's one diss where they're like, we dropped some bullshit off, but now we kept rolling. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Don't quote me, dog. You know, so like I said, I've only heard this album maybe 4 times, but basically saying that they lost some motherfuckers along the way, but it's all good now. You know what I'm saying? But they did not say it in a nice way either. You know what I'm saying? Just basically saying that they were on some bullshit, so they had to let them go. And the other two disses were basically the same diss, just in a different style. One of them, if I remember, was like, "We switch rags because y'all don't bang." You know what I'm saying? Um, Basically talking shit about them bitching out on being called a gang. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it was. That's basically what sums up those Jamie disses. Dissing them on them getting offended when they get called the gang, you know what I'm saying, and them not being real gangbangers when in reality they ain't either, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's what it was about. That's what it was about. Go ahead and look up those 3 songs, bro. Like I said, Riders up in here, y'all crew ain't shit, and 100% of my DNA. You go up in that, go to the Jamie verses, you know, Little Shank. Go to the Little Shank verses, bruh. But yeah, go to the Jamie verses, and you'll see those disses. Just listen to the lyrics right, and you'll see what the fuck he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Um, Monoxide, maybe one diss. I mean, I don't know if you could call it a diss, But it was just basically him saying, "Fuck a rule, I'm a ride a ruling. I'm a ride a ruling." You know, see you on the sideline, peekabooing. I'm gonna bring it to you. You know, something like that. I don't know exactly what it was, but that's what it was. You know, I don't wanna, I don't wanna say that it was a diss completely, but you know what I'm saying. Take it how you want it. Take it with a grain of salt. Hold up, my kid's at the door. Junior, I'll be right there. Hold up, bro. Give me a second. Um, but altogether, it was a solid album. You know, I don't know why the fuck Jamie did all that bullshit, dog. I don't know why he went up there and did so much just so at the end of the album he could be like, "Oh, sound full clip and bullet. I hope they're doing good. I hope they do making good clicks in their own hood." You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why he would say all that shit and then come back and be such a bitch about it, bro. Like on the real, bro. Like, what kind of bipolar two face type shit is that, right? But I don't understand, bro. I don't understand. But it did bring me back to what I was thinking in the middle of the album when I was hearing them like, "Oh, East Side this, East Side that, East Side Riders, East Side Riders." That's all you hear. Put the threes up, this and that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I hear during the whole album. And I'm thinking to myself, like, wouldn't it be dope if the Psychopathic Riders came back? You know what I'm saying? Or the Southwest Riders came back, you know what I'm saying? And then they just started making songs dissing each other. Started making songs, story songs about them riding on each other, and you know what I'm saying? Just it would be so fresh. That concept would be so fresh. This gimmick already has a foundation where they could literally start something like this and make it fucking good, you know. And I would definitely love to hear something like that. So fresh, you know what I'm saying? It's just little fucking jabs here and there by Jamie, and then for him to come back and be like, "I hope you're doing good, dog. I hope you're making new friends." You know what I'm saying? Like, come the fuck on. Um, but other than that, it was a dope album. I got a couple like my favorite songs would probably be like, let's see, put that on everything. Um, Use a whole rada. I like that one. I like that one. And that Gmo verse, bro. That fucking Gmo verse on what's that fucking song? Yeah, that song, bro. You a whole rada. I don't know. I think it's called How Riders Ride or some shit like that. He's talking about like online personas and like you think you're famous, but I'ma fucking touch you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know the exact fucking words, but go to that fucking Gmo verse on that song, and if you know anything about Gmo and his past beefs, you know who the fuck he's talking about. So that was pretty fresh to hear. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of talking about online personas and this and that and the third, right? But it was all fresh, bro. It was all fresh. Like I said, there's a couple verses where they're just like, I didn't like that. But songs as a whole, pretty dope. I thought it was a solid album. I can't say much about it. You know what I'm saying? This is not how I would want writers to be, but I do see the potential of it to be something dope. I see the potential of Psychopathic Riders coming back and being like, you know, fuck y'all click, we the best in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, Psychopathic in this, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. I don't care, bro. I don't understand. I don't care, bro. Y'all gonna beef. Well, make some money, dog. Make some money off that beef. Shit, this gets the Blaze stamp of approval. You know what I'm talking about? I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I would love to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? That would album sales, merch sales, bandana sales. You know what I'm saying? Everything, nigga. Lighters. You can fucking put that bitch on a diaper, nigga. I'll put it on my baby. You know what I'm saying? So fucking fresh. This concept has so much potential, bro. If you're gonna beef, put it on the track. Put it on a Rydas album. You know what I'm saying? Now we got 2 Ryder clicks. East Side and Psychopathic. Make it happen. I want to hear it. It's your homie Blaze. The motherfucker. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay fresh. Peace.